In this Students Achieve video, we're going to be looking at the Gradebook or the Marks Management side of things within Students Achieve. It's a rather large topic, so we're going to break it down into manageable chunks, but in this particular video, we're going to be looking at the structure that's set up for a semester or a class and how the weighting assignment is tied to that. So let's go ahead and get started. The couple of ways that we can reach the grade book or the Marks Management area is one is to use the tabs along the top that you'll see. You'll see a tab here for plan. By clicking on it, it indicates another tab which is classroom, and from there we can select lessons or assignment, which will bring us to the Marks Management section within SAS. Most people, though, when they log into SAS, will just stay on the splash screen, and you'll notice that there's a link here for planning classroom assignments, and we can just go ahead and select that, and that will bring us to the Marks Management or Gradebook side of SAS. Now, in this video, I'm using a test site that is in a Math 9, Grade 9 class, so the structure is set up based on that. Let's look at the navigation window on the left hand side here within SAS. Most people will see, if we just twill this up, when they first entered their own classroom site, the name of the class that they're teaching will be located along the very top line of the navigation toolbar. This is pulled off of Trevlac. There's nothing you need to do here as far as creating anything. It just gets pulled off automatically. If we open that up, though, the structure that we're using is a template structure. It's already been set, the weights have already been assigned to it, and the units of study for the entire semester have been laid out as well with a weight attached to them. And we're going to look at that here today. Some of you may be familiar with this, some of you may be seeing this for the first time, but it does give a good indication as to how you may want to set up your own structure within SAS. So to begin with, we have what's called a semester or a course cabinet. Everything that has to do with the course that we're teaching or the semester that we're teaching is located inside of this folder. If we take a quick look at a guide that was created by Sean Kane, it does give an indication as to the different types of icons that we'll be seeing here within the Marks Management area. We've already seen the root cabinet, which is controlled by the system. Right now we're talking about the term or semester cabinet, but from there we're going to break things down even into smaller chunks, which makes the file management a lot easier and gives us a better indication as to where our marks are going to be kept and how things are going to be weighted. So from the term semester, we're going to be looking at the unit cabinet, the lessons and marks folders, and eventually the assignments that we're going to create. Slipping back into SAS, you'll notice along the navigation window here on the left, there are still two other icons that are located there. One for a rubrics creation and one for a lesson garage. These are pretty in-depth areas, and we will be covering those in another video by themselves. But I just wanted to let you know that they're there and they're inherent in the system. You cannot delete them. So the structure that was already set up, if we look at the semester cabinet, the same indication is located here on the right in the class lesson organizer. The weight for this entire semester is at 100%. So the entire working body of this semester is worth 100% of the mark. And we're going to see how things break down from here. But if we go ahead and we click on the cabinet, the semester cabinet, it gives us an indication as to what's inside. Now, these are already created, like I say, by a template, but you can create some of these on your own if you're not using a template structure. In this case, we have a units folder. So inside the units folder are the areas of study that are wanted to be covered during the course of the semester. And those are worth a weight of 90%. Because it's grade 9 math, we also have a PEI provincial assessment that needs to be done, and that's going to have a weight of 10%. So if we add these two together, adding up to the 100% of the entire semester, which is located inside the semester cabinet. See the weight here of 100%. So in this case, we're going to look at the units that are associated with this 9A class. So the areas that are wanting to be covered during the course of the semester are broken up into units. Each one of the units, in this case there are 11, have their own weights associated to them already using the template structure. So if we look to the right here, the weight that's indicated, if you add all of those up, will add up to a figure of 90. The 90 is the total number of weight used for the unit cabinets. And again, if we add the 90 and 100, it gives us the 100% of the entire semester that we're going to be covering. So let's again just drill down into the units. So all of this is already set using a template structure. Teachers will be able to create their own assignments on how they meet the outcomes for each one of these units that are here. So if we click on any one of these units, so in this case in the lesson folder of symmetry and surface area, we notice that there are lessons or assignments that have been created inside here. In this case, we only have one created so far, and it's an assignment name of surface of a ball. It has a total weight of 10 points, and each one of the assignments that we create will help reflect the mark that was given to the units weight within the units folder. So in this case, we're in symmetry of a surface area and the weight is 8. I'll explain more of this as we go further into this in our next video, looking at how we can set up assignments and how their weight affects the overall mark.